Good afternoon and welcome to Heraklion, Greece. This is the Under-20 EuroBasket Game Day 7, the third place game between Serbia and France. Already today, Greece beating Israel and Germany overcoming Iceland. Now it's Serbia against France, and then the title game tonight between Italy and Lithuania. Well, France had high hopes of winning it for a third consecutive year, the Under-20 EuroBasket, and they still have a chance to get to the podium. But they're going to have to overcome a battling Serbia team that's trying to make it to the podium for the first time since they won the title in 2015. There's a lot to like about both of these teams, but anybody that watched them play in the semifinals would probably accept that they ran into tougher opposition, at least on the day. France perhaps had some offensive inadequacies, especially in the half court, that were exposed by Lithuania. So they've got to put that behind them, come out, play hard, play strong, play together, play smart, and try to get out of here with a win. It's always better to finish a tournament with a win instead of crashing out after two consecutive defeats. You can only control what's in front of you, and what's in front of you is the third place game. The French fans hopeful that their team will finish on the podium. And for Serbia, well, this is a team that perhaps just ran out of time against Italy. They had a lot of fighting qualities on display. They lost Lazar Gacic to fouls earlier than expected. One of the most talented players really never got involved in the game against Italy. Who knows, maybe he'll go off today for a big game. The strength, I think, of this Serbia team, the guard play, and the tenacious defense, but they've got to play better than they did against the Italians if they're going to get out of here with a spot on the podium. Players on the court now for the national anthems. National anthems have been played, and the coaches and the players have a meet and greet. And we will have a look as well at the referees. Also look at the starting fives. So Julianaya Freya on the left from Panama, Vidas Gedvilas from Lithuania, the crew chief, and Mehmet Sahin from Turkey on the right. Well, this is a rematch of the third group game for each team, one that was won convincingly by Serbia, 84-65. France are going to start with Petr Majstorovic, Wilson Jack, Bastien Riber, Ilian Pietrus, and Romain Thomas, with Vibo, Kane, Pierre Justin, and everybody else coming off the bench. Romain Thomas, very frustrated yesterday. He won the title last season, or last year, but got a couple of technicals at the end yesterday. Had an early shower. Alexa Ristic, Andrei Mushiki, Pavel Nikolic, Viktor Mikic, and Luka Savanovic in the starting five, with Avramovic, Čurkic, and Gacic, and all coming off the bench for Serbia. Mikhail Christoph Hay, the coach for France. And his counterpart will be Marko Marinovic. And we'll get a look at him in just a second. In that game that was played between these two teams on game day 3, Serbia jumped out to a 43-34 lead at halftime and really just kind of kept the pressure on. France at no time led in that game. Serbia led from start to finish. They went in front by as many as 21 points. They won by 19. Look back at that first meeting between these two teams, and Alexa Ristic had 22 points. Pavel Nikolic had 21. Luka Savanovic, who was brilliant in the semifinal, had 7 points. And Lazar Gacic had 13 points. And for France, two players had 11 points, Romain Thomas and Kylian Mawaya. There's Marko Marinovic, the head coach. Used to be a point guard himself, and looks like he's made a smooth transition to the job of coach. Pietrus comes out, France comes out. Remind you folks, if you want to send your messages to Instagram or X, formerly known as Twitter, send it to @NextGenHoops. Let us know what you're thinking. Also follow this competition on the competition website, which you can find by going to FIBA.basketball, and also join us on the chat as this game is broadcast on YouTube. Good afternoon, everybody. If you're just joining us, the third place game at the Under-20 EuroBasket is underway, and France strike from the very beginning. Romain Thomas, uncontested, unmolested, right down the lane. And they've already achieved something that they didn't achieve in the group phase battle between these two teams. France have taken the lead. So Jack called for the foul on Nikolic. Well, stands to reason France would have learned a lot from yesterday, or from the first meeting between these two teams. Damon getting his hands on the ball. And France, I think, got better as this tournament went on, but against Lithuania in the semifinals, they just did not offer really much scoring punch from outside. It was trying to get everything going to the basket. Nice pass, Mikic hands it off to Nikolic, who ties the game. Damon, who started very well semifinal. Jack passes it back outside. Pietrus puts it up at the stripe. Mikic rather, hands it off, and the layup is good. Ristic gets his first bucket. Jack from the about 10 feet. Shot clock winding down. Nice pass. And Nikolic did not get rid of it in time. That will not count. France have double incentive. Not only get to the podium, keep that string alive, make it 3 years in a row of doing that at the under-20 EuroBasket, but also to avenge their earlier defeat to Serbia, where they were soundly beaten. Majstorovic, his three is not good, but Jack, offensive rebound and putback. Now the whistle blows in the backcourt. Ribert and well, it looks like the foul on Ribert. He fouled Mashiki. Well, another turnover, and France get out and run, but then hustling back to get the basketball, Ristic. Well, a little careless. Turning the basketball over, Mashiki. Mikic trapped in the corner, dribbles out of trouble, passes it to Savanovic, who misses. Ribert, and fouled from behind by Savanovic. Oh, I think Ribert's looking like is that a basketball play? Is he playing the ball? Well, Savanovic almost willed Serbia to victory, and sure enough, they have called an unsportsmanlike foul on Savanovic. So 2 free throws and possession for France. Rivera makes 1 of 2. I think Jack could have gone straight there. Here's Ramon Dumont. Jack perhaps a little too unselfish. Savanovic, high arcing shot is short, but there for the follow is Mikic. Didn't hit anything and it fell right into his hands. Mikic, the first Serbian to win an NCAA title, which he did this past season with the Florida Gators. Rivera drives in, scores with the reverse layup. Three-point shot, not there for Mashiki. Dumont from behind the arc, and that was short. And Rivera this time steps in front of Savanovic. Well, maybe fortunate the referee didn't stop and ask himself out loud if that was an unsportsmanlike. Here's Justine, checks into the game, played really hard yesterday. Fouled out in the end. Nikolic banks it in, going to the line for a three-point play. Oh boy, they're really trying to body him up. Gave away the basket. Boy, they're told he has to take off a wristband. FIBA comes in for Dumont. Nikolic, 16.7 points, 7.2 rebounds. Might have a chance of making the All-Star 5 after this is all said and done. Maybe it depends on what he does today. Here's Justine missing from 3. I think that was really the difference yesterday between Lithuania and France. Lithuania just came out and knocked down a bunch of three-pointers. And France, even when open, really struggled. It's been an issue for them in this tournament. I think they've done well to overcome it to get as far as the semifinals. So Mikic is fouled. He goes to the line and makes the first. Foul was on Jack. Mikic makes both. He's going to take a seat. And Gacic comes into the game after yesterday's disappointment when he fouled out early. See if he can impose himself on this game a little bit earlier, a little bit better. Yesterday he picked up early foul trouble and it really kind of set the tone for him to have a frustrating game. Letong, that was short. Ball saved inbounds to Serbia, gives them a chance to run. Muškić, but slows it up. Mušicki, rather. There's the pass over the defense. The pass to the corner as Ivanovic, perhaps bothered by Vibo. Letong taller than 7'1", 7 feet 1 inches tall. Not able to get the rebound. Not often the Gacic goes up against players taller than him. But Letong definitely is a skyscraper. Push and the foul. So Pierre-Justin picks up the personal. Ivanovic going to the free throw line. Had 25 points yesterday. It was 3 of 4 from three-point range against Italy. 6 of 9 at the line. He also had 8 rebounds and assists, a couple steals. He's been one of the better defensive players in this tournament. So that mixed with his offensive talent makes him a lethal concoction. Bodes well for his future. Avramovic checks in for the first time. Grigory Avramovic. Vibo missing the jumper. Good hustle, getting down the floor. Boydur, ooh, Gacic needs to be careful. Those are the areas where he could pick up easy fouls. The whistle didn't blow. Well, more of the same for France. They just can't buy a bucket from three-point range. They're 0 for 8, now a 3-on-1 break. Oh my, that's gonna be frustrating. Tough move, getting it inside and scoring is Nikolic. Timeout for France. Their kryptonite, open three-pointers. They're not making them. They're 0 for 8 from three-point range, 4-15 overall. And Serbia are controlling this game, even though they've yet to hit a three. They're 0 for 3. Well, the classification games, Finland edged Ukraine to finish 15th. Romania defeated Belgium to finish 11th. Belgium finished 12th. Greece thumped Israel in the battle for 5th place. Germany defeated Iceland in the battle for 13th. Czechia beat Poland in the battle for 9th place, and Spain and Slovenia are trading blows right now in the battle for 7th. Good move, Vibo, explosive right at the end, was able to get it up ahead of Gacic. We're 8 minutes into the game. Serbia leading 14-11 in the battle for third place. And the ball goes off the hands of Avramovic on the pass from Mushiki. Mushiki's going to come out. Georgi Kurcic comes in, who with Germany's Martin Galu both play for the College of Charleston. They'll be heading back to the States after this, and the ball goes off the hands of Vibo, and then France stay with it, and they get a layup. A little carelessness by Serbia in the backcourt. Nikolic open for three. He has started like a house on fire today. 9 points already. He's had some big games. He had 22 against Italy in the semifinals, 22 against Spain in the quarterfinals. Did Nikolic. He had 21 against France in the first meeting. In fact, he's scored in double digits in all of their games, so he has been a consistent threat for Serbia, and for that reason probably is their front runner to make the All-Star 5. France somehow avoid the turnover. Letang drives right at Gacic, gets fouled, and is going to the line. Letang makes both free throws. Serbia's lead cut to 2 here in the final minute of the first quarter. Pass whipped inside to Gacic, short. He gets it back. He goes up and he scores. Marvell, who came in yesterday in the fourth quarter, played well. His pass, though, turned over into the hands of Ristic. Good hustle back by Mawea to prevent the layup. And now France reach in and force the turnover. Oh. And Mawea getting into it. Well, clearly not good basketball here. Getting into it with Kurcic. Referee's going to sort this out. See if it's offsetting. Oh, and unsportsmanlike fouls. So I'll read out the official call on that. Letang gets it as play resumes. And that's how the first half, or the first quarter finishes. Serbia leading it as things get a little testy between Kurcic and Mawea. 19-17, Serbia on top of France. Early numbers, Serbia 6 of 8 inside the arc, 7 of 10 for France. Neither team shooting it well from three-point range. Okay, second quarter action underway. Serbia leading by 2 just to clean up what happened. So Krcic was hit with an unsportsmanlike foul, and Malaya as well with an unsportsmanlike foul. So it's FIBA, Pierre-Justin, Mawea, Marvel, Letong on the court for France. And finally, a three-pointer falls for France. France take the lead. Avramovic, Ristic, Krcic, Malesevic, and Gacic on the court for Serbia. Avramovic for 3. Good job. I've been impressed by Malesevic. Well, Pierre-Justin comes in for the rebound. Malesevic hasn't played that much. FIBA in the paint. It's not so much an issue of France getting good shots. They do get good shots. They just don't make them. Mawea guarding Krcic. 2 players that had that flash point in the first quarter. Second foul called on Pierre-Justin. Nastorovic comes back in for Pierre-Justin, who's going to sit just for a little while after picking up his second foul. Avramovic. Nice play. Ristic for 3. Doesn't drop. And there he, Malesevic goes up with the putback and is fouled. Malesevic, 2.18 meters in height. That's 7 feet 2 inches tall. Malesevic puts Serbia back in front. Marville misses the layup. Here's Milosevic going up against the other 7-footer, Letong. And, well, interesting footwork. Wasn't successful. Krčić steps in front of Vibo and commits the foul. Oh, nice pass. Vibo to the corner. Majstorovic for three. The second three-pointer of the game for France, and now they lead by 2. Bounce pass to Gacic. And Vibo is going to help him up. First foul on number 3. Mikic has it and almost picked off. They swing it. Avramovic drives in, and there for the tap in is Gacic. Marville gets in and scores with a layup. He's deceptive. Lillian Marville. Avramovic. Oh, and a block called, sending Avramovic down to the ground. Marville steps in a little bit too late. Vibo comes out, Ilian Pietrus comes back in. Well, we haven't seen much of Avramovic the last 2 games. Point guard. He's quite big. 1.98 meters in height, 6 feet 6 inches. Plays at Midland University. 19 years of age. Has a lot of potential. Misses the free throws. Serbia take it the other way. Krčić rather. And France with Damon. Majstorovic backing. Oh, nice turn right at the end, but then missed the shot. Now Gacic going to try to go up against Letong. And Letong reached in, picked up the foul. Just needs to put his hands up. Gacic steps up to the line. He's got 4 points. He averages 14.8, and that's after having a couple of subpar games. He only had 6 against Italy in the semifinals and fouled out after just 11 minutes. He had 12. He was decent against Spain, to be fair, in the quarterfinals. Savanovic has been quiet today compared to yesterday. He does have 4 points. Skip pass to Pietrus. Mikic. France get away with giving up a layup. Marvel again drives in and fouled. But Marvel, one thing that we've seen the last 2 days, he is definitely able to get to the basket. And I don't know if it's because they're not respecting him. I mean, he is a point guard. They know he's going to be able to dribble it. He's got some quickness. It's almost as if they don't think he's going to drive. And he just does it time and time again. So Marvel takes it up to a 27-25 lead. He's got 4 points. He plays for Orléans. It's a nice city. There's the drive, and Mikic with the rebound, and the big fella goes up. He's blocked from behind. Let's see if he's fouled. Nope. Good no call by the refs. Shicky's been quiet. He inbounds the basketball to the corner. Gacic. Good box out, Pierre Justin. Hustles down the court. And Ilian Pietrus can't control it as Serbia reach in. Serbia won a timeout with just under 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half. 27-25, France leading Serbia. They were blown out in the first meeting in the group phase. Here's Mikic, follows up and scores. Seven apiece. And three-point shot is good. Well, Majstorovic, he has hit some threes. Hit a couple today. Gacic drives in. Charge is the call on Lazar Gacic. Ooh. There's Justine might have slid in a little bit late there. Gacic hasn't gotten up yet. Well, it's worrying to see Gacic go down. It's been a tough past couple of days for him, and you can see he was really trying to come out and give his best today. And unfortunately has gone down hard on the hardwood. He's going to exit the game. Kind of woozy as he walks off the court. He's holding his right hand. Or maybe it's his wrist. Hopefully he'll be okay and he'll return. Well, France leading by 3. Pietrus short. There's the reach. Majstorovic. Well, I know there's a lot of good coaches in France. And perhaps somebody can step forward and help some of these French players out with their three-point shooting, or their just looks like it needs a little bit of a tweak. Maybe Giorgetti can give a hand. He knows what he's doing in that department, or Jacques Monclar. A lot of great shooters in France over the years. Ooh. Damon, he usually shoots it pretty well, but this time he's short. Mikic in trouble, gets rid of it. Savanovic forces his way in. Good hustle, Savanovic, to get it back. Finds Mikic. Mikic loses it, gets it back and puts it up and in. One thing this French team you cannot accuse them of doing is playing hard. They really give everything out there. The intensity is there. Majstorovic for 3. Well, that's the one guy that has hit three-pointers today, and he has hit some in this tournament. Three of 4 from three-point range today. Ball bounces back to Ristic. France leading by 3. That attempt stays out. Majstorovic was 4 of 10 from three-point range coming into this game. So definitely can knock him down. Domon thought about it, gets it down low to Majstorovic, who's having himself quite a game. The lead is 5 for the French. Majstorovic with 11 points here. The French on the break. And Domon, are they going to count that? Yes, they will. Great effort. 37-30. The French thumped in the first meeting with Serbia. Coming out and playing with some intensity. Looks like Gacic might be okay. Hopefully he'll come back in. You know, talking about the three-point shooting of France, if you look at the numbers before this game, the player that had hit the most, you had 2 players that had hit 7. Letang, 7 of 15, and Domon, 7 of 33. I think he's a much better shooter than what he has shown here. And as I said, Majstorovic, 4 of 10. We've had a lot of the French players struggling. As a team, they had hit 22.4% of their threes coming into this, just 35 for 156. Oh, almost a travel. That little runner, oh. Shot clock violation. Savanovic didn't hit it, and Domon looked like he was completely caught off guard by the shot because it missed everything, and it went back to Savanovic, but then he got it up too late. Final seconds ticking off the clock here in the first half. And Nikolic gets in, misses. He's been sitting a long time. Domon gets it up before the buzzer. Well, that's not going to help his three-point shooting percentage. 37-30, France on top of Serbia at halftime in the third-place game at the FIBA U20 EuroBasket here in Heraklion. Well, Serbia really having a struggle from three-point range today, just shooting 9%. That could always change in the second half. 26-15. Serbia with the advantage on the boards. Majstorovic with a game-high 11. Nikolic has 9 in limited minutes, really, for Serbia. What a night of basketball ahead of us, folks.
This is what it's all about.
It's been all about thriving under pressure. You have to prove that you can finish
What a rejection.
It is undeniable. They win the FIBA EuroBasket title.
Here's a look back at the first half highlights. France leading 37-30 against Serbia. Peter Mastorovic 3 of 4 from three-point range for France, who are 4 of 15 overall from deep. He's got 11 points. And Pavlo Nikolic, well, he has played almost 13 and a half minutes. He has 9 points to lead their team. So 37-30, France on top of Serbia at halftime in the third place game at the under-20 EuroBasket in Greece. We're at halftime. Second half underway in the under-20 EuroBasket. Third place game between France and Serbia. France leading at 37-30. Serbia with the first possession, and Savanovic drifts in from the right corner and lays it up and in. Good sign for Serbia, not a good sign for the French. Now the turnover, and it's going to lead to another easy opportunity, and the dunk for Nikolic. Gets the elevation. Rivera drifts in. Jacques going for the basketball. And France starting the second half flat. They better rouse themselves quickly here, because Serbia have the type of team that can go on a run and make things very difficult. Entry pass to Jacques, and Jacques misses the layup. Mikic probably affected the shot, but Jacques nevertheless should have scored. Mikic takes it deep. He misses. Nastorovic has hit 3 threes. He must have been tempted. Pietrus, a long 2 if it goes. And it'll stay at this end. France turn it over once again. Coach Hay making a change here, bringing in Pierre Justin. Taking Jacques off. This time, yeah, they're going to call that on Nikolic for hooking Pietrus. We got another Serbian player down. And Savanovic, who's in a little bit of pain. That's not good. No, excuse me, it must be Nikolic, who was just tangled up down there. Watch his left arm. He goes up. Yeah. No. So it's not. It's Andrei Mushiki. Well, he is a battler. That has to hurt. You can see it. He'll get some treatment. So Vramovic called for the foul on Ribe. Remember, France won this title the last 2 years, but they fell in their semifinal last night to Lithuania. Italy, meanwhile, beat Serbia, who last got to the podium in 2015 when they won this under-20 EuroBasket. Ribe for 3. Got it! Lead goes back to 6. Here's the sharing of the basketball. Nikolic has it. Justin Pierre. Prepares Justin. And in it goes Nikolic. Nikolic couldn't rebound it. It goes back over to France. Reber playing some good basketball here at the start of the third quarter for the French. Shot clock winding down. Reber to Damon. Oh, nice pass, Damon, inside to Majstorovic. Good vision from Romain Damon. Biggest lead of the game for the French, and here's Damon getting the steal and the two-handed jam. So he makes a great pass on the previous possession, and then he jumps the passing lane and gets the two-handed rim rocker, forcing a timeout from Serbia. Damon has 4 points, but he also has 4 assists to go with that and 3 rebounds. A good response from France, who really did start the second half poorly. First minute and a half. And it was Reber that hit the 3. That was big. Well, you can see Andre Nashiki kind of trying to loosen up his shoulder, swinging his arm over there. I would assume he'll come back. Here's Nikolic. He gets the pass to Savanovic, blocked by Pierre Justin, and great defense by France. But they get the basketball. They reset the shot clock all the way to 24. And Ristic goes in and misses in. This time, France are going to be awarded the basketball. Well, it looks like a fortuitous call for France to get that ball. Maybe they've actually changed it. They're going to give it to Serbia. No, they're going to give it to France. Good effort, Reber for 3. Well, he was feeling it. That's a heat check. Nevertheless, France rebound. Reber, nice bounce pass. Majstorovic goes in for the reverse layup. Serbia's starting to show some signs, a little bit of signs of lethargy on the defensive end. It's been a long tournament. Might be a little tired. Nikic goes up and is fouled. 2 free throws for the Florida Gator. Just takes a seat. So Andre Mashiki comes back into the game. Mikic having one of his better scoring games for the last few days. Last several days, he's got 9 points. He started the tournament very well at 16 against Iceland, 14 against Slovenia. Then he had 9 in the win over France, 12 against Ukraine. Then he was held to just 2 points by Spain in the quarterfinals and 8 against Italy. France step out of bounds, so another opportunity here after the missed free throw for Serbia. 11-point lead. Gacic back in, so clearly he's okay after that nasty tumble. Mashiki. And good hands by Pietrus. Beals just in, turns, good hands of Vramovic, and the ball deflected. France will have it with 1.1 seconds remaining. I think they're trying to throw a lob. It ends up leading to a break for France, or for Serbia, and then they blow it, only for Majstorovic not to control the rebound. And good defense. Serbia failed to inbound it in time. The tone comes in for Majstorovic, who's added to his tally here in the third quarter. He's got 15 points. Leads all scorers for France. Bastien Ribera has 6 points. Kylian Mbappé checks into the game. He's yet to score. 0 for 3. Hands it off. Come on, gets it back. Come on for 3. Got it! Well, the French starting to knock down threes. Better late than never. (49-35) they lead it. They're 6 of 19 from deep. Foul called on the French. Gacic off target, Letton. And, well, that was a good save by Bordeaux. Looked like that was going to be Serbia basketball. And they do ultimately turn it over. Mbappé has stepped out of bounds. Washicki short. Savanovic hasn't really managed to do anything offensively today for Serbia. Here's Leton taking it deep against Gacic and turns and scores. Lead now 16 points. Washicki again. And it could get worse before it gets better for Serbia. They've had an almighty struggle putting the ball in the basket in this third quarter. Outscored 14-5 by France. Gacic. And Gacic had picked up his dribble, tried to hand it off to Nikolic. Ball goes out of bounds.
Well, one of the oddities of these tournaments, the team that finishes third will generally leave the tournament a lot happier than the team that finishes second. So France desperate to sign off with a win, and Serbia, meanwhile, getting a tongue lashing by Coach Marinovic. So coming out of the timeout, France on top, 51-35. Let's see if the hairdryer treatment livens this Serbia defense up a little bit. Washicki called for the foul. Oh, yeah, kind of pulled his arm. Serbia won the first meeting between these two teams convincingly in the group phase. Good block from Nikolic. Fouled mid-court. Stops the break from Boyder. Washicki to the line. Nikolic gets it to Gacic, and he's finally got a chance to go to the line for a three-point play. Good work by Nikolic. Wrap around, and this time Gacic just takes off, absorbs the contact, concentrates, and makes the shot. Now he's got a chance for a three-point play, which comes in handy when you're down 16. So he does not capitalize. Skip pass. Doesn't catch it. Malway is going to lead to a dunk from Gacic. 4 straight points from the big fella. Mawea has got to do better there. France, timeout. Haven't seen Kane today. Well, the only thing that would make this better for Serbia is if they would now come back and win it. That would add a little bit of extra celebration. And it would make finishing 4th even more painful for France if they can't hold on and get the win. Jack, good catch. They pass it. Poideur for 3. And there is Jacques for the putback. Nikolic into the lane, puts it up and in, starting to show some signs of life, the Serbians. Much like yesterday, they in the semifinal, they really kind of got the better of Italy in that 4th quarter, but they just ran out of time. Letong for 3. Jack, another offensive rebound. Outside it goes, and another miss from Mawea. Final seconds ticking off the clock in this 3rd quarter. Mushiki and Letong, they got to get up quickly. He's not going to have enough time. 3 quarters in the books. France lead at 53-41 over Serbia in the 3rd place game at the FIBA U20 EuroBasket in Greece. Serbia just 1 of 15 from deep. They've missed some free throws. France have shot it a lot better from deep than it looked like they were at the beginning. Well, send your messages to @NextGenHoops on Instagram and also X. Go to FIBA.basketball to follow the official tournament website and let us know what you think in the YouTube chat. Oh my. Poideur just lost his dribble into the backcourt. Turnover. Marville checks back into the game for Ivan Boyder, Ristic, Mashiki, Nikolic, Savanovic, and Gacic on the court for Serbia. And there is Savanovic. And the way he scored yesterday in that fourth quarter, do not be surprised if this Serbia team comes back. France are going to have a battle on their hands if they don't wake up. Letton for three. Well, the big fella can shoot it, can't he? 2 of 5 from three-point range. I'm sure that there are people monitoring his progress. A lot of clubs interested in the big fella that can shoot it like that. And an offensive foul. That was a huge shot from Letton. And Gacic picks up his 3rd foul. Pass deflected out of bounds. How about Nioklas Avdalas earlier today for Greece, getting a triple-double. And Greece's win. Good to see him have a little bit of success. Ristic takes it back outside. Gacic, 13-point lead for France. 8.5 minutes remaining. Nikolic for 3. This time not there. And it's Letton that comes down with the rebound. Oh, what a move by Marville. That's goal interference. Marville has really distinguished himself, quite possibly as the best driver in this French team in limited action. He just sees the path to the basket, he takes it, and I'm sure the coach must be thinking, gosh, maybe I should have played this guy a little bit more. It's been a good experience for him. Milosevic, meanwhile, has just checked into the game for the first time. And the whistle blows, and the foul. So Nikolic going to the line. I'll tell you what, Greece, you got to give them credit. They had the disappointment, the heartbreak in the quarterfinal, which they lost in the final seconds. But they battled back and they won both their classification games to finish 5th. And Avdalas, who, you know, had struggled just a little bit right at the end, to see him come out today and have 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 14 assists, that is fantastic for him. So congratulations to Greece for finishing as high up in the standings as possible. Nikolic goes out. Still some work to do here for the French. Look at Marville, just gets inside. Oh, this time he misses, but he's able to get to the basket. I think he probably finishes better with his right hand. 3-point shot, that is good. Ristic. And all of a sudden it's an 11-point game. Serbia have not shot it well, but there's nothing to say they can't shoot it well in this fourth quarter. Nice pass, Majstorovic. Beautiful play. Letton lays it up and in. You gotta like Majstorovic. He is steady and just makes the right plays. 3-point shot, Ristic, not this time. Get it to your point guard, FIBA. No, he's gonna push it up the floor. There you go. Almost a turnover. Mawea gets it back. Wow, look at the handoff. Marvel is playing like a marvel. FIBA lays it up and in. He's got 6. France with a 15-point lead, 6.5 minutes remaining. Probably feel like they've got one hand on the bronze medal or 1 foot on the podium. Here's Marvell. Milosevic going to struggle to stay with him. Letong turns, gets it out to the wing. Mawea got it! 18 points, the advantage. Mawea hits his first three-pointer of the day. And the French having a little, having it their way here, the Blues Cruise. Shicky sits down from the wing. Good shot. That's another 3 from Ristic. It's back to a 15-point game. They read it beautifully that time. Ristic knocks it away. Savanovic on the break. Good play from behind by Mawea, getting the block. And Gacic, meanwhile, gets fouled, so he will go to the line. Here's another look. Serbia need to play really good basketball down the stretch if they're going to overturn this deficit. Gacic makes both. 13 points. 13 points separate these two teams. Milosevic trying to stick with Marvo. FIBA. France taking time off the clock. FIBA puts up a long 2. Long rebound to Majstorovic, and he gets it back out. Now they're going to pass it. Oh, boy. In fairness to FIBA, the pass was there, he just didn't deliver it. Milosevic takes it deep. Savanovic, excuse me. Boy, how many times in this tournament have we seen Majstorovic take a beating? I mean, this guy really is going to have more than a few bruises when this thing is over. We've seen him, he had a bloody mouth yesterday. We've seen him get hit in the midsection several times. Feels like Serbia just maybe a little more tired today than France, and that has not helped them. Especially Savanovic, who just gave everything yesterday. And meanwhile, Majstorovic is aching. It's probably better that he stays out there to try to run it off. I don't think he's acting. $11-point game. If he makes these 2, Savanovic can cut the deficit to single digits. He's got 12 points. 13. I mean, when I say quiet points, those are quiet points for Savanovic. Wevo from deep, got it! Here in winning time, the final 5 minutes, Wevo strokes a three, stretches the lead back to 13. Oh, France have really shut me up. They've hit 9 of 26 from three-point range today. That's 34%. It's one of their better shooting efforts. Letong with the rebound. France taking a little bit of time off the clock. Ramon Damon steps back. Got it! Another three. Well, he has hit some long threes in this tournament, and the lead goes to 16 with 3:20 remaining. And France look right now like they're cruising to the podium. And Gacic takes a little bit of punishment. Marko Maridovic wants an unsportsmanlike foul on Ribéry. Foul called on Ribéry. Are they going to look at it? They might. So they are going to look at it and see if they're going to upgrade this to an unsportsmanlike. He catches him with his left arm. Is it a basketball move? That's what they're thinking right here. I don't think they're going to upgrade it, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, let's see what Vitas Gedvilas and... Oh, they are going to upgrade it. Okay, so an opportunity here for Serbia. Mehmet Sahin signaling that it's an unsportsmanlike. So this is 2 free throws and possession. So he can make both, and then they can hit a 3, and they take 5 points off the deficit on this with the clock, or rather on this trip down the court. And he does get both. Good job, Gacic. He's had a tough time. He left the game earlier with injury, but he's come back to score 14 points, and he also has 5 rebounds. Just a little bit of whiff of a comeback here. Good defense. In a perfect world for Serbia, they knock down a 3, then they force a turnover and get another bucket and force France to call a timeout. They need to get Savanovic. Savanovic is just kind of standing around. They need him to put some threes up. Oh. Okay, well, Serbia will go back to the line. Gacic. Domon kind of runs into Gacic. If I'm Domon, I'm remembering yesterday that I picked up 2 technical fouls at the end of the game and had to exit the floor. I don't talk to the referee today. Gacic, 15 points. $16 points for Gacic. Also, Mashiki checks back in, so you know the pressure's coming. Letton goes out, they get Pietrus back in. Serbia need to get some steals, and they also need to try to keep that clock stopped. And I guess they want to get into a situation where they could get into the bonus to force France to go to the line. Third place at stake at the FIBA U20 EuroBasket. And Serbia get it. France were able to use all the time on the shot clock. But now Serbia, big opportunity. They can get it to single digits if they hit a 3. Nikolic turns, goes up, and he is fouled. So it stops the clock. Anytime you can stop the clock and go to the line and shoot free throws, that's a good thing. Now the only thing is, Nikolic has had some struggles at the free throw line, and today he's also just 1 of 3. So he really needs to knuckle down and make these free throws. Ribert has fouled out by way of back in the game. If he misses one, he wants to miss the second. But I think he'd rather make the free throw. Nobody there from Serbia to challenge for the rebound. He makes 1 of 2. And they throw it away. Nikolic jumped the passing lane, and boy, France very lucky they did not give away a layup. And I think Hayes is going to have to call a timeout because that pass was thrown right into the hands of Nikolic. Oh, Serbia have called timeout. I thought France were calling timeout. I think it's the French timeout. Well, it's a bad pass by FIBA. And now they have a chance to cut it to 9. There's plenty of time for Serbia if they do this right. Nikolic just went 1 of 2. Well, Frustrating for Serbia to see those free throws not go in, but you got to be able to make them. Makes 1 of 2. 20 of 29 as a team. France break the press this time. Boydur. Oh, Boydur has it taken right away, and now an unsportsmanlike foul has been called on Boydur. And the French are not coping with the pressure well. I'd get Marvell back in there. Yeah, I think Marvell's coming in. Well, this is quite a opportunity in Serbia for the life of me. I can't believe they're not making their free throws. Golden opportunity to get right back in it. And they're letting France off the hook. Mishiki makes 1 of 2. It's a 9-point lead. Serbia will maintain possession. Gacic back in. See if they can use his height. Oh, Milosevic launches a deep 3. Just keep it, Marvell. And Gacic, that's the 3rd foul on Serbia. 3rd team foul. That didn't feel good for either player. I don't think Marinovic is very happy with Gacic with that foul. I think he wanted him to just play defense. Oh, they called a technical. Oh boy, called a technical on Gacic. That's what upset, and that has fouled him out of the game as well. That is a terrible, terrible sequence for Lazar Gacic, who had gotten back on track today only to lose his composure. And it looks like it may have helped France seal the deal as well. Gatures comes up with it, has it knocked away. And Mushiki misses it. I'll tell you what, temperament, emotional control is such a big part of the game. It's something that you got to learn, and Gacic is a big prospect, but your team is right in it. You can't pick up a technical. You know, people are watching. And goes back outside to Marville, and France are going to win it, folks. And good block from Nikolic. 24.4 seconds remain. France lead at 73-62. Great block by Nikolic, who, for my money, I think would have him on the All-Star 5. If you're picking somebody from Serbia. And France are going to dribble it out. No need to chase now if you're Serbia. Well, they came here looking to get a 3rd consecutive title. They were denied by Lithuania when they lost in that semifinal. And today it was going to be a big test, we thought, for France, but ultimately they were the tougher of the two teams. They come back and win over Serbia, 73-62. France reached the podium at the Under-20 EuroBasket here in Greece. Well, look at the celebrations for the French. This means a lot to these guys. Only Damon was here for the under-20 title last year, and these guys, I think a lot of people doubted that they could even make it to the semifinals, especially after their heavy defeat to Serbia in the group phase. But there's one thing that you have to say about this French team. They have come out and competed. They have really played hard. It hasn't been pretty. I don't think anybody could claim that it has been a thing of beauty, but what you can say is the desire was on display for France. They played hard, and they deserved their spot on the podium. Well, you saw the disappointment for Serbia. They've got some talent over there. Alexa Ristic, he was being consoled by Luka Savanovic, who's, you know, those two guys are real talents. Lazar Gacic, he's a talent. He's got to do a little bit of growing up. And also Pavel Nikolic is a big-time talent for that Serbia team. It was France that responded after the disappointment of falling in the semifinals. It's always a question. Is there going to be a team that might come out flat, might not be able to get it done? Looked like France might have started to fade at the start of the second half, but they quickly regrouped. Marvel was terrific at point guard. And Serbia, 21 of 31 at the line, but they just didn't take advantage of all those opportunities. They didn't shoot as well from deep today as France. And France prevail, led by Majstorovic, who was just solid. Letong was solid. Damon put yesterday's disappointment behind him. Lilian Marvell was really good today. Probably, if you had to pick a player of the game, you would say it was Petar Majstorovic, who had, I think it was 4 of his 15 points in the second half. He also had 7 rebounds. He had a block. He put his body on the line for the team and was really steady. But again, I really liked the intensity that we saw from France today. FIBA always plays hard when he's out there. You know, sometimes the decision-making for France doesn't look great. But if you're a coach and you know that your guys are going to play hard, I mean, for me, that's half the battle. And that's one thing about these French players. They don't have to be told. You know, the coach doesn't have to coach effort. They bring it. And that effort was the difference today. That and the fact that they also belied their reputation by knocking down some threes. They shot 35.71%.